Commander Zektar had witnessed the fall of empires. His chitinous armor bore scars from 100 campaigns across the galaxy. The Krillian warrior had stood victorious over species that once ruled entire star systems. Yet now, as his 6 eyes focused on the holographic display before him, a sensation he hadn't felt in cycles coursed through his battle-hardened frame. Fear. These readings cannot be accurate. He clicked to his lieutenant, mandibles twitching nervously. The data showed Earth, or what remained of it after the Galactic Council's intervention 5 years ago. The Council had deemed humanity too volatile, too unpredictable. They'd bombarded Earth's major cities expecting surrender within days. Instead, they'd awakened something terrifying. In the ruins of what was once New Tokyo, Mia Chen moved through the shadows like death itself. Her augmented muscles, a product of desperate human ingenuity, coiled and released with inhuman precision. Where once she'd been a teacher, war had transformed her into something the galaxy had never seen. A human who'd embraced the very thing aliens feared most about her species. Adaptability pushed to its absolute limit. Leo. Targets at 3 o'clock, she whispered into her neural comm, her voice carrying across the quantum-encrypted channel to her partner, stationed 2 kilometers away. Leo Martinez lay prone on a collapsed skyscraper, his rifle a horrifying fusion of human engineering and salvaged alien tech trained on the Krillian patrol. His breathing slowed to near-death levels, a technique humans had perfected that baffled alien physiologists. 1 heartbeat per minute, impossible for any other species, routine for Earth's new warriors. Confirmed. 8 hostiles. Standard patrol pattern, Leo replied, his enhanced eye implant calculating wind speed, gravitational variance, and energy shield fluctuations simultaneously. This was humanity now, not the curious, divided species the galaxy had first encountered, but something forged in the crucible of near extinction. The bombardment had killed billions, but those who survived had done what humans did best: evolved, adapted, overcome. The Krillian patrol moved cautiously through the ruins. These warriors had conquered worlds where gravity would crush human bones, atmospheres that would melt human lungs. Yet here, on this broken world, they moved with fear. Remember, their squad leader clicked nervously, humans don't fight like civilized species. They use psychological warfare, guerrilla tactics. They've turned our own technology against us. As if summoned by his words, Mia struck. She dropped from an overpass, her exosuit, cobbled together from Krillian armor plating and human nanotechnology, absorbing the impact. Her blade, forged from the hull of a destroyed Council battleship, carved through personal shields like paper. The Krillians' superior numbers meant nothing. Where they moved in formation, she flowed like water. Where they relied on energy shields, she used kinetic weapons that bypassed their defenses. Where they expected surrender, she gave them only fury. Leo's rifle spoke 4 times. 4 impossible shots that curved around cover. The bullets, primitive by galactic standards but modified with salvaged shield frequency modulators, found gaps in armor that shouldn't exist. The remaining Krillians tried to retreat, only to find their escape routes mined with weapons that shouldn't work. Combinations of human chemistry and alien power sources that violated every safety protocol in the galaxy. Back on the command ship, Zektar watched his patrol's biosigns flatline 1 by 1. The humans had done it again, taken a force that should have overwhelmed them and turned it into scattered corpses. Sir, his lieutenant's voice trembled. Perhaps we should reconsider the occupation. The humans. They're not fighting like any species we've encountered. They're not trying to preserve their civilization. They're trying to ensure that if they die, they take us with them. Zektar's 6 eyes focused on the intelligence reports. Humans had started augmenting themselves with their enemy's own biotechnology. They'd learned to hack Krillian neural implants, turning their own soldiers against them. They'd developed weapons from scavenged parts that performed impossibly, as if human desperation could bend the laws of physics. But what terrified him most was the intercepted human communications. Where other species spoke of surrender or negotiation after such losses, humans spoke only of vengeance. They didn't seek to rebuild their world. They sought to ensure their enemies would never threaten another world again. They've unified, Zektar said quietly, the words tasting like ash. The bombing didn't break them. It removed their divisions. No more nations, no more ideologies. Just humans united in purpose. On Earth, Mia and Leo regrouped at their makeshift base, one of thousands hidden across the planet. Around them, other humans worked tirelessly. Former doctors creating biological weapons from alien physiology. Engineers reverse engineering technology, centuries ahead of their time. Children learning to assemble plasma weapons before they learned algebra. The council thought they were teaching us a lesson, Mia said, cleaning alien blood from her blade. They taught us that the universe is hostile, that mercy is weakness, that the only way to ensure humanity's survival is to become the nightmare they feared we'd be. Leo nodded, checking his rifle's power cell, a fusion of human uranium refinement and Krillian energy manipulation that shouldn't exist but did, because human stubbornness demanded it. They wanted to prevent us from becoming a threat to the galaxy. Instead, they created the very thing they feared. Above Earth's ravaged surface, Zektar made his decision. Recall all ground forces. Send a message to the Council. Tell them Earth cannot be held. Tell them the humans have become something beyond our calculations. As his ship prepared to leave Earth's orbit, Zektar took one last look at the blue-green world below. The Council had made a terrible mistake. They'd tried to break humanity. Instead, they'd removed its limitations, unified its purpose, and given it a common enemy. The galaxy would soon learn what Earth survivors already knew. Humans were no longer just another species trying to find their place among the stars. They'd become something far more dangerous, a species with nothing left to lose and the ingenuity to make the galaxy pay for every drop of human blood spilled. War hadn't broken humanity. It had revealed what humanity truly was when pushed to the edge, adaptable, relentless, and terrifyingly creative in their pursuit of survival and vengeance.